valuable wheat-producing land. In the grasslands of the interior of Australia, the best pasture country. And in the uplands of South Africa, the most valuable gold and diamond-bearing bed. It is an empire whose geographical distribution means that its principal lands are separated from each other by the great oceans of the world. So, it's also an trade. Its power derives from the skill and success of its merchants and manufacturers in every...
That's another day done, James. Another long day indeed. They went on talking late tonight. Great affairs, James. Great affairs. Always that way when Mr. Ismay dines with his lordship. I should think so. His lordship and Mr. Ismay are eminent men. Harland and Wolff is the world's greatest shipbuilder, and the White Star Line is the jewel of the Atlantic services. Britannia rules the waves. I hear Cunard is faster now. It's not a matter of speed, James. Not for Mr. Ismay's passengers. Gentry always do appear to have time on their hands. I will have none of that talk here. I'm sorry, Mr. Harrison, I'm fair one out. What's so special about Mr. Ismay's ships, then? Luxury, James. That's the mark of the White Star Line. Luxury and elegance. And the better sort expected, Mr. Ismay provides it. And that's why they're going to build them bigger still. Where'd you hear that, James? Over dinner. Before the gentleman retired to talk, his lordship was talking about the largest dry dock in Belfast. Enormous gantries. A dry dock built for a ship that hadn't even been built yet. The footman here's in service. He keeps to himself, James. Sorry, Mr. Harrison. They didn't say anything precise. I was merely speculating. You may have speculated more accurately than you realised. I did? I, of course, was... Thank you for joining us here today at Arrol Gantry.
The world. Titanic's construction begins with a series of pitch pine blocks laid on the slipway. These are stacked about 4 feet high with angled wedges on top. On these are laid the first steel plates which form the ship's hull and the vertical keel. Now we're travelling along the hull on your right towards the bar. Here you can see the steel ribs or frames that make up the skeleton of the ship. These are curved to give the hull its shape and the ship's frames start out as straight bars. These are heated in a furnace, then hooked out onto slabs of cast iron, which are hammered into shape against an iron mould. Titanic hull, they are fastened using the clinker method with overlapping plates. A rivet squad consists of 3 men and 2 boys. On one side of the plate, the heater boy heats the iron rivets on a portable hearth. Using tongs, he throws the rivet to the catch boy, who places it in the hole for the holder up. He holds the rivet head in place with the head of a holding up hammer. On the other side of the plate, 2 men work with smaller riveting hammers to fit the rivet tightly into a pre-punched hole, striking it in rapid succession. For the teams in the double bottom, the work of riveting can be very hard. The only light comes from candles. Stray pieces of hot metal often fly around, so riveters have to wear a muffler to protect their necks. Project ever moved by man. Up to 100,000 people will gather on the banks of the River Lagan to watch. The Arrol Gantry has been decked out with signal flags spelling good luck. And tonight, the whole city is celebrating the pride of Belfast. Thank you for joining us here today at Harland & Wolff, builder of the world's most elegant ships for the White Star Line. The tour will end in a few seconds. Please exit the car carefully and make sure you don't leave any personal possessions behind. We look forward to seeing you again.